Welcome to Netrush Report, your home for tennis drama, rivalries, and raw emotion on and off the court. If you live for shocking twists, unforgettable comebacks, and the stories shaking the sport's biggest stages, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a single moment. The US Open is supposed to be unpredictable. It's supposed to be brutal, chaotic, and electric. Think Serena's comebacks. Think Federer's heartbreaks. Think Novak Djokovic chasing history. But on day 9 of 2025, the magic dimmed. 7 out of 8 matches ended in straight sets. Only Marta Kostyuk versus Karolina Muchova managed to stretch past 2 sets. Brad Gilbert took to X, posting, "Not much drama today, one-way traffic. Hoping day 10 brings the fireworks." Fans echoed his sentiment. Some were thrilled to watch their favorites breeze through. Others felt robbed of the gladiator-style showdowns that make New York nights legendary. So, what exactly went down? Let's break it match by match. The headline match of the day was supposed to be Naomi Osaka versus Coco Gauff, the reigning American star against the comeback queen. A rivalry that fans expected to ignite Arthur Ashe. Instead, Osaka walked onto the court with ice in her veins and a game plan built on ruthless efficiency. Final score? 6-3, 6-2 in just 64 minutes. Brad Gilbert's disappointment was rooted here. This wasn't just Gauff losing. This was Gauff being dismantled on her home turf, in front of a crowd that came to roar for her. Osaka, meanwhile, looked like the Osaka of 2018 to 2021, the one who could flip a switch and make the best players in the world look ordinary. For the first time in 4 years, she's back in a slam quarterfinal. And guess who's waiting? Karolina Muchova. This is where things get spicy. Osaka leads their head-to-head narrowly, but Muchova's craft and variety will test her patience. Can Osaka's raw power and renewed confidence withstand Muchova's guile? Or will day 10 deliver the drama day 9 lacked? If Osaka's win was dominant, Jannik Sinner's victory was downright savage. The world number 1 needed just 81 minutes to dismantle Alexander Bublik. 6-1, 6-1, 6-1. This wasn't tennis. This was an execution. Bublik, known for his flair and unpredictability, looked stunned. The crowd? Shocked silent. For Sinner, this was his 25th consecutive hardcourt slam win. That's Federer-Djokovic territory. He's now in the quarterfinals, facing fellow Italian Lorenzo Musetti. On paper, Sinner leads 2-0 in their head-to-head. But Musetti's resurgence, highlighted by his crushing win over John Munar, makes this an Italian showdown dripping with storylines. Could Musetti be the one to push Sinner? Or is Sinner on cruise control toward back-to-back US Open titles? Then came Iga Swiatek. Another routine victory, 6-3, 6-1 over Ekaterina Alexandrova. It was her 4th Grand Slam quarterfinal in 2025 alone. And here's the kicker. Just weeks ago, she dismantled Amanda Anisimova in the Wimbledon final with a double bagel. Guess who she faces next? Amanda Anisimova. History says Swiatek has her number. But New York is unpredictable. If Anisimova can bring the fearless ball striking that once carried her to the French Open semis, maybe, just maybe, she can make this more than one-way traffic. Still, with Swiatek's mental toughness and relentless baseline control, it's hard not to see her as the favorite for another slam. The only reprieve from the monotony came at the grandstand. Karolina Muchova battled Marta Kostyuk in a tense, grinding contest. Final score, 6-3, 6-7, 0, 6-3. This match had it all: momentum swings, emotional outbursts, tactical brilliance. And it set up Muchova's date with Osaka in a day otherwise stripped of tension. Muchova versus Kostyuk was the heartbeat. It reminded fans why they love the US Open. Chaos, unpredictability, survival. Why was Brad Gilbert so vocal? Because the US Open is more than just tennis. It's theater. It's drama. It's 5-set marathons at 1 a.m., crowds stomping in unison, players fighting like warriors. Day 9 lacked that. It was clinical, efficient, dominant, but not dramatic. For purists, it was masterful. For fans seeking chaos, it was disappointing. Gilbert's words, one-way traffic, cut deep because they summed up what was missing. The good news? Day 10 promises fireworks. Osaka versus Muchova, raw power versus variety, Sinner versus Musetti. Italian Fire versus Italian Ice, Swiatek versus Anisimova. A Wimbledon rematch with pride on the line. This is where the real US Open begins. If Day 9 was a lull, Day 10 could be the storm. Day 9 of the 2025 US Open gave us brilliance without suspense. Osaka crushed, Swiatek dominated, and Sinner obliterated. Brad Gilbert called it one-way traffic, and he wasn't wrong. But in tennis, the story is never finished. The next round could flip the script. The same players who cruise today could find themselves in battles tomorrow, and that's why we keep watching. This is Netrush Report, where the drama never sleeps. Don't forget to subscribe, drop your thoughts in the comments, and tell us, do you prefer dominant wins or nail-biting thrillers? Until next time, keep your eyes on the court, because the story is just beginning.